Neon Voltz, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here and you've had a look at my YouTube content and you had a little scroll, you had a little look, you had a little browse, you're possibly wondering, who is this chick and how does she structure her week so she can study classical music in her spare time alongside everything else that she needs to do in her day-to-day life? Hi guys, so just a quick explanation just to let you know that the only reason why I'm looking away from the camera is because I've got another monitor in front of me with my script just to prompt me so I know exactly what I need to say. So I'm just going to include this snippet into the video because I realised during the intro I didn't actually explain, in case anyone was wondering how comes she is not, giving direct eye contact into the camera and it looks like as if something might be a little bit off. So without further hesitation, let's continue. You know what? That's a very long-winded question, but a valid one. If you follow me on my Instagram, SoundCloud and Mixcloud pages, you should know that I'm a drum and bass and party DJ, but I'm also in full-time employment. I'm enrolled onto a part-time course and then I do all of this recording. So if you actually know me in my personal life and you're wondering why I haven't RSVP'd to your event or I haven't called you so we can go to the pub, this is the reason why. If, like me, outside work, you pursue a passion project, or if you want to take your side hustle a little bit more seriously, legitimate means only, there is zero tolerance for anything that's illicit or a little bit, dodgy. I'm going to suggest that a few strategies to put in place in order for you to effectively manage your time, plan ahead so you know what you're going to do and when you're going to do it, and prioritize your tasks in order to develop ways to become more efficient. So, if you're looking for methods to improve productivity as well as enhancing your scheduling and diary management skills, then this video could be useful. So make sure you grab yourself a cup of tea, sit back and take note of how this once a very disorganized, scatty individual tries to stick to a routine and manage to live their best life. Okay, so let me give you a few tips now. So now I'm going to talk about using a daily planner. I've pre-recorded a video just showing you how it looks like, what you need to do, and then how you'll be able to populate all of your tasks into an Excel spreadsheet, and you can have a look at it here. Okay guys, so I'm going to quickly go through this daily planner showing you how it looks like and what you would need to do. So as you can see here, you've got your list of main activities that you usually allocate to your workload during a working day or if you're practicing, and you've got tabs here at the bottom. So this is going to be your spreadsheet where you've got your main lists of activities, and then you've got 5 tabs here, each one for the different days of the week. So the whole aim is to allocate a time for each task, and then you run through your to-do list in order for you to keep on top of your timings and your schedules of your working day. The way that I have organised my task list is how I would usually structure my practice sessions on a day-to-day basis. So usually I start and warm up by doing some exercises, and then I move on to some techniques, and then I'll move on to some pieces. And then if I'm learning a new piece or if I'm making a lot of mistakes, I would want to focus on certain bars for each piece. So as you can see here, that's the name of the piece, and this is the bar that I want to work on, and these would be my areas of development. There are going to be breaks in between, or there are going to be some pockets of time where you're not really going to be practicing. So this would be your recurring or daily activities. So this could be setting up your daily plan. This could be setting up or tuning your instrument, sending your Facebook or Instagram messages, responding to emails, or just having a quick break. So this spreadsheet is meant to be an allocation for 8 hours. So I would say all of these interruptions would total 2 hours and 45 minutes, which would mean during an 8-hour practice session, that would be 5 hours and 15 minutes of focused, uninterrupted practicing. To help develop the ability to work on your own initiative within set time frames, I find this really useful. The goal is to populate the daily planner with a list of activities that you've intended to tackle throughout the day. Next, what you need to do with each task is set and allocate an amount of time from start to finish, so you know when you're going to start it and you know how long it's going to take you. There is a lot more that actually goes into a daily planner, which I didn't explain in that demonstration. It is built with a lot of formulas, and there's a way and a method of actually calculating the amount of time it would take to complete a certain task on a day-to-day basis. If you did want to find out some more information, or if you did want me to construct a bespoke daily planner on your behalf, visit my website www.sheiscallednv.co.uk. have a look at the contact page, and then you'll be able to forward a request across over to me, or you would be able to get in contact with me using sheiscallednv@gmail.com, and we can have a quick discussion about it and come up with a price plan. This would be no more than $4.99, and this would be for the end product that gets delivered to you, not for the discussions that we have beforehand. So the point is, complete whatever task you're meant to be doing during that set time frame, and then you move on to the next task, regardless of how much you complete during that time of 15 minutes. Then you just move on to the next task. So you can effectively do 3 tasks in half an hour. For 10 minutes you'll be able to play A major scale, a D minor scale, and then a C major arpeggios for 10 minutes each. Boom, done. Perfecto. Chef's kiss. Okay, next, move on. Right, so now I'm going to be talking about a weekly practice plan. A weekly practice plan can be used alongside a practice journal, and it looks something like this. I'm going to see if it's going to focus. Here we go. I'm going to pop it in the video here in the corner so you would be able to see it. It looks like this. A weekly practice plan can be used alongside a practice journal. It does what it says on the tin. So this is similar to a daily planner. However, a practice plan is used for setting goals on a weekly basis and has very rigid parameters with no changes being made once it's finalised. Sticking to weekly schedules can safeguard your time and make it easy to decline unwanted lunch or coffee break invitations, or pushy friends' requests to go on boozy brunches, nights out, or at house parties. Not a hint. I'm not saying to become a hermit or to lead an antisocial life. However, you can use the above suggestion as an anti-procrastinating tool and allocate the time to practice, record, document, plan, or whatever you need to do, and stick to your weekly schedule. During your spare time, you can do whatever you want. A weekly practice plan could take approximately 10 to 15 minutes to create. It's very simple, it's very quick, very easy, very straightforward. Next, practice journaling. So, what is practice journaling? I guess it's a little bit like using some diaries. And here is my stack of journals. How many diaries does one person need? Okay, I don't think you do really need to have an answer to that question, but I do have several here. I use one for everyday errands and, daily expenditure. This one is actually my practice journal, and then this is a 2021-2022 diary. Any one of my Instagram followers would know that I love to document everything just as much as they do, and it's no different with having my progress documented while practicing. There is no such thing as owning too many notebooks or diaries. They can often be used alongside weekly practice plans for simple time management and easy prioritization of activities. Try to say that when you're tipsy. They're a convenient way to organize your tasks onto never-ending to-do lists and make practicing as efficient as possible. Updating a practice journal can not only be used to eliminate how long each practice session is, whether it's an hour or 2 hours or half an hour or 20 minutes, but also serves to be a reflection tool, for instance, for monitoring your ongoing progress. Focus on what you're going to do. So whether it's going to be intonation work, sound quality, focusing on musicality, looking at shifts or looking at positions, rhythm, tempo, dynamics, etc. Looking at string crossings, bow distribution. I'm going to pop a little video here about how you'll be able to control the bow with your right hand. You can use online and digital apps such as Mac iCal, Samsung, Google, and Microsoft Outlook calendar functions. All of this can be utilized for practice journaling. I personally use a combination of physical diaries as well as physical stationery and online tools. So I'm going to update this as a blog post on my website. You'll be able to find that on www.sheiscallednv. www.untitled.co.uk. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. Leave your feedback or any suggestions in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Do subscribe if you found this useful. Do pass this on to any one of your friends who happens to be a very disorganised and very scatty individual, like I once was. Thank you very much for watching if you have, and I'll see you on the next YouTube upload. See you later, guys. So now I'm going to be talking about a weekly practice plan. What is a weekly practice plan? A weekly practice plan? You can use the Samsung calendar tool. You can use your Apple iPad. Oh, I tapped my phone quite aggressively on the table. Okay, possibly shouldn't do that. Helps you give your plan. Helps to give your plan. What? Oh. This script is not very good, as in it's not very grammatically correct. Can I pause this? So the aim of using an Excel daily planner is to help with planning, obviously. Be used alongside weekly or daily practice plans for simple time management and early prioritize and